you all, greetings from the living room. I'm Paul Shalbetter, your Uncle Squinty. How are you? Today, we're taking a look at a recent offering from Lane Limited in the United States. This is called Dark Red. Dark Red is a ribbon cut tobacco. It's essentially their black Cavendish, BCA, that Kentucky Green River black Cavendish that Lane is famous for, and it is very heavily topped with a delicious black cherry with just a hint of vanilla. Now, as far as aromatics goes, this is one of my favorite, and I'm very glad I got a 4-ounce sample of this. I bought this from Pipes and Cigars, but I'm sure it's available everywhere. And as I said, it is heavily, heavily topped. It's topped with this delightful aromatic blend, the black cherry, a little vanilla, a little propylene glycol to keep it moist. I dried this for nearly a half hour. Of course, the humidity outdoors here is about 80%, so it didn't dry real well, and as a result, I'm having a little trouble keeping it lit. This is a nice little pipe. This is a Mr. Bragg, inexpensive pearwood pipe. It's very nice. I want to try to light this again. Doesn't make plumes of smoke. The room note, of course, is really pleasant. There's very little for your partner or your sex slave to complain about. Just very, very, very pleasant. Sweet black Cavendish. It's real sweet, real aromatic. So if you've got a sweet tooth, nicotine level on this is, not really there. There's a little nicotine. It is, after all, tobacco. But the main thing about this is its delightful room note and its delicious flavor. This is one of the few aromatics I've had that actually tastes as it smells. So the aroma you get in the bag is a lot what you get in your mouth. It's quite good. On the Squinty scale, where 1 is disgusting and 5 is fantastic, I'm giving this one a 4. Yeah, I could even give it a 5 if it burned a little better. Now, in fairness, it doesn't burn particularly well in this size tobacco chamber. However, in a larger meerschaum pipe, I've never had problems keeping this lit. So it may be a question of airflow. I did pack this lightly. You have to pack this lightly, tamp it very lightly. Otherwise, it doesn't want to burn. As I said, it's pretty moist out of the bag, and that moisture is maintained by a healthy dose of humectant. So you may have a little trouble keeping it lit in a smaller bowl, as I certainly am. Nice thing about this is that black cherry and vanilla flavor stays all the way to the bottom of the bowl. Does it get goopy? A little bit, but not bad. It can smoke rather wet if you haul on it. But if you have a reasonable smoking cadence, it's not going to get too wet for you. I like this very much. From Lane Limited, Dark Red. Now, this tobacco was just introduced last year, which means that it falls under the deeming regulations, the new FDA regulations, and it will need to be submitted for laboratory testing and approval. So, if I were you, I'd get my hands on a half pound, a pound, a couple pounds of this if you like black cherry aromatics. Unlike Paladin, this does not French fry your mouth. There's virtually no tongue bite with this. which is one reason I like it very much. I think the flavor is more natural than Paladin, which I like. This smokes better and has less tongue bite than most of the Captain Black offerings. And out of all the Lane cherry scented or black cherry scented offerings, this is by far my favorite that I've tried. And no offense to the pipe snobs, it's better than Tewksbury's Hobbit's Wheat. Honest, much better than Hobbit's Wheat. Much better. But that's just my taste. Your taste may differ. I'd like to say a special thank you and hello to all my new subscribers, the most recent of whom is Padre Piper. So thank you for signing up to the Squinty channel. Always glad to see you. Remember, as soon as I hit 900 subscribers, my big ASMR video reply contest begins. Prizes include gift certificates from Mr. Snuff and 4 noggins, and if you're very lucky, 8 ounces of Stonehaven. So be watching for the announcement of the start of the contest. I've already posted the contest video, so just look up ASMR pipe or YTPC space A.S.M.R. and you will find my contest video. It's going to be a fun contest. You'll have 30 days from the moment I hit 900 subscribers until I start giving away stuff. So you're going to want to get in on that. From the beautiful living room on a beautiful Tuesday in June, I am your wicked Uncle Squinty, Paul Schellbetter. Thanks for watching. If I can only keep this pipe lit.
Such a cute little pipe. It's a precious little pipe. It's a darling little broggy little pearwood little pipe. It's a precious little pipe. Would you like to try my pipe? It's a special little broggy little cloggy little pipe. It's a lovely little pipe. It's a happy little pipe. It's a broggy little, cloggy little, happy little pipe. It's a broggy little pipe.
Someday I'll learn how to play the piano, and then all my dreams will come true.
It's a broggy little pipe. It's a happy little pipe.